Everybody knows that rocket jumping is insanely powerful, and one of the most addicting ways you can abuse that power is to gamble your life away by flying across the map at Mach 10 and going for a market garden. And sometimes this can work out really well, but other times you can do the perfect rollout and set up everything correctly, and then... Like, really, it's so annoying that they're this close, and yet there's nothing I can do to... Oh my god, okay, I quit. That was a bunny hop, and it's one of the most powerful yet underutilized skills in TF2. And today, I'm gonna show you all the insane potential that comes with mastering this technique. Spoiler alert, it goes far past just playing Trollger on Hightower. But first, I am legally obligated to tell you about today's sponsor, Opera GX. Opera GX is a browser made specifically for gamers, and with the GX Cleaner, you can be sure that your browser isn't going to be sabotaging your FPS. If you've used browsers like Chrome or Edge, you'll know that having a couple tabs open while trying to play TF2 is like trying to run the game on a smart fridge. Like seriously, look at the memory usage compared to Chrome. Opera GX also has a freshly revamped interface with tons of fully custom mods that will change the way your browser looks. I'm a minimalist, so my favorite mod right now is called Viora because it uses this super simple, cozy dark theme and it has some really nice subtle sound effects. One super cool feature that I've never seen before are these shaders, which allow you to tint and recolor any website you're on. It's super helpful when I'm on my computer at 2 AM to make sure I don't get flashbanged when I click on some random website. Opera GX also has tons of new AI features to help you summarize long articles, simplify complex topics, and quickly find related content. Like, what other browser is gonna let you do this? How do I bhop in TF2? Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Download Opera GX today using my link in the description or pinned comment. Thanks again to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. Okay, now that we've seen a little bit of what bunny hopping can do, let's go back a bit. If you're not familiar, bunny hopping, or bhopping, is a technique that tricks TF2 into thinking you're still airborne after touching the ground by hitting a frame-perfect jump. This is what allows you to get a critical hit with the market gardener even after landing. Oh, there's no way I should have been able to do that. And if that looks tough, that's because it kinda is. Luckily, TF2 allows you to bind your scroll wheel to jump, making it much easier to hit consistent bhops with a little bit of practice. While it's not talked about so much in TF2, bhopping is popular in games like Quake, Counter-Strike, Valorant, and tons of others because it allows you to carry momentum and peek enemies in unexpected ways.
102 on chamber. What, you knifed it?
In TF2, however, the mechanic is certainly more niche, but not as much as people think. When people hear TF2 bhopping, they tend to picture some obscure Trollger tech, something that you'd only see in jump maps or montage videos. And while it is undeniably powerful with the rocket jumper, I'd argue it can actually be much stronger when you're using a normal soldier loadout. Let me explain. When you're playing Trollger, not only is it typically a much less serious playstyle, but having the rocket jumper already allows you to get yourself into crazy aggressive positions and still escape with your life due to your high mobility. This means that missing a market garden doesn't usually result in instant death, but rather it's just a bit of an awkward moment. Oh no, this is gonna be so huge! I'm just gonna go. What just happened? When you're using a normal rocket launcher, the damage you take from rocket jumping and falling often leaves you on pretty low health when diving an enemy, which makes it that much more important for you to not mess up. And if you're like me and you love going for aggressive plays, you'll know how bad it feels to barely whiff a market garden, try to recover it, and then still die because you're an idiot. And this is where bhopping comes in. But let me warn you, the goal of bhopping isn't to use it every time. In fact, you may not use it very often at all. And look, I know that sounds contradictory to the video, and you're like, oh, well, see, Ravioli, what's the point of the video then? Let me cook. There are two reasons that I believe bhopping is essential to learn, both if you want to be a good soldier player and if you just want to have a little bit of fun. The first reason is to adapt and use it on the fly in a situation where you would otherwise mess up. Sometimes bhopping is a recovery method, and other times it's just a convenient thing to do. Like, check out this clip where I'm just doing a rollout, and then mid-jump I realize, yeah, I could probably get that. Oh, like and subscribe. And the second reason to learn bhopping is because it is absolutely hilarious and definitely unexpected. Like many things in TF2, the biggest counter to market gardening is awareness, which is why it works so well when you're not holding the giant orange rocket launcher that says, hey, I'm gonna use this thing to jump at you, so you better watch out. All right, it's time for the world's juiciest spawn camp. And this guy has absolutely no clue what's going on, but I bhopped him, so it's good enough. And another one, oh my God. It's so good. Okay, I need to stop this dude from capping the cart. Please just leave me alone. What are you doing? Okay, what? Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Ooh. Another one? Oh, I got scammed into that one. I got scammed. That was gonna be so good. I can't believe that. Your loadout is one thing, but there are also places that you just don't expect a market gardener, like this room on Upward, for example. The last thing anyone expects is for some idiot to come flying through the window and insta-kill them with a shovel. Oh, Fortnite Battle Pass, bitch! I'm so good, I finally did the thing! Why did I say Fortnite Battle Pass? I should have been like and subscribe, but no. Another use is landing next to someone like a heavy, who you know will be able to survive the first crit, and then B-hopping to get the extra value combo meal of 2 crits in 1 jump. Oh my god, I just gave that guy the fucking Burger King double Whopper combo. I don't even care that I died. That was insane. You can also theoretically just keep B-hopping and killing multiple people as long as they let you do it for some reason. Oh! You guys just see that shit? That was crazy. Now, obviously, this is pretty impractical and more of a trollger strategy, if anything, but my god, is it so stupidly funny to do. Oh my god! I just got the scout and then B-hop that spy, and the sniper! What the hell? Now, a common theme you've probably noticed is that good rocket jumping is crucial to setting up any sort of bee-hopping or market gardening plays. Not only is this a super useful skill to develop, but it's also by far the most fun mechanic I've ever experienced in a video game. Yeah, brave take, I know. Despite this, I still see tons of people in-game who don't know how to rocket jump, and while it is sometimes hilarious, it makes me feel really bad for them because they don't know what they're missing out on. Jump at me. What the f was that? Like, okay, look, I'm bad at air shotting, but what are we doing? Do it again.
No.
Okay, dude. And I've actually had a few comments over time asking me to talk about rocket jumping, so here is my ADHD speedrun. I call it a man's guide to, wait, no, I can't use that one. I'm gonna teach you how to have fun in TF2 and how to not suck at rocket jumping. Like and subscribe. The first thing you need to do is go to a Jump Academy server and pick a course. They've got courses for all skill levels about pretty much every kind of jump, and they even have one called Bounce, which includes some bee-hopping. Spend some time on the server jumping around, maybe a few hours or maybe a few thousand hours if you're a loser like me, and once you feel like you're getting the hang of things, you're gonna queue up for a casual match and get ready to become the absolute most useless player on your team. What I mean by this is that I want you to get comfortable forcing yourself to make insanely aggressive plays. This means doing rocket jump rollouts at a spawn, going for stupid market gardens, and just generally trying to pretend that you're in a highlight reel. This may sound really stupid, but the fastest way to learn new skills and have fun doing it is to push yourself out of your comfort zone and fail a lot. And of course, this also goes for bee-hopping, rocket jumping, and market gardening. Like, do you really think I got all of these clips first try? This is what half of them looked like before I edited the video.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Fucking come here at me, please! Sorry, so sorry, guys. Recording B-roll, it's going really well.
I love just like sitting in the grind chat and sees crashing out in the background.
Okay, okay, okay. That poor soldier. Hopefully by now you can see why learning to bee-hop and improving your rocket jumping skills are some of the most valuable things you can learn, not just for Trollger, but for regular soldier as well. But just remember, no matter how much you practice these skills, sometimes the game will have other plans. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not mad about that one at all. I only fucking heard the market garden hit him. Yeah, okay. Hey Zenith, if you bee-hopped on that market garden, you probably would have hit it.
If you shot yourself in the face, you wouldn't be bothering me right now. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm kidding.
It's okay, that's going in the video.